Hello and welcome. The title of the video is TRUCE. The market flies higher and there's new strikes on Lebanon. So let's see what the market brings us. To put this on focus. And let's check. So first of all, Discord. How you guys are doing here in Discord. This is a stream. Here you have it. And if you can subscribe, I appreciate. I want to reach 1,000. I don't know if that's possible, but if you don't try, you never get there. So let's go. First of all, this is everything as of the close of yesterday. Do you see Japan yesterday? Closing data for the 7th, right? Pop. And then China, pop. And now we're looking much better than yesterday. This is the pop. We go to Pro. Next picture is the close on the monthly candle on the S&P 500. Quite interesting, right? Because we're getting away from the lows in the S&P 500. You can say more today as of yesterday. It was 1.35%. So let me put these links here so you have them. And we are in Discord. Let me give you this. We have only 7 more minutes to go. So let me check all the trading platform. NinjaTrader is open. Let me connect it. Interactive Brokers is connected and open. Thinkorswim. Trade Station is not open. Trade Station. Let's see if we get a new. There. 5 days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though yesterday was about flat, it rejected. You see how we went down, it rejected and closed higher. Not such a good internals, right? Hey, we were talking about. Oh, let me actually draw it here so you have it. The screen tool. This is a screen tool. Let me put it in white. So we got 1, 2, and 3 there. Here is just 1. So this is not very strong. Oops, sorry. What is this? we may be changing the tone after today. Right? Maybe a tone change after today. Maybe it's not so strong. It's not as weak as we got in the month of April, but it's clearly not as strong. Let's see today what we get, right? The big still in backwardation. I don't think we're going to get this data tomorrow. The VIX right now is 13% down. I will explain this trade a little later. With 13%, this is old news. Financials 9, so remember this, financials are -9 as of the close of yesterday. Crude is 80 as of the close of yesterday. I'm talking about year-to-date return in US dollars, right? Russell was positive, Russell value is still positive, MSCI emerging is positive, materials, energy, and utilities are leading. We're going to see a lot of rotation, perhaps, today. Argentina is back to flat. India, we're going to see a big improvement here. Let me give you the data. 3 more minutes. Let me give you markets, equity indexes, and futures. Equity futures. And this is what we have so far. We can take a picture of this and send it. We have green across the board. Most indexes are green. And the question is, are we going to get follow through or not? The winners so far are Germany, France, Spain, Eurostox, Sweden, Italy, Greece, UK, only 3, and Switzerland, another 3. In Asia are about flat. Okay, Nikkei is 1.5, NASDAQ is 3.5, and S&P is only 2.6. The question here is, are we going to get follow through? In the last 2 days, what has been moving? Google, that we mentioned, Apple trade down. And let's see how Google is doing in the boxes that we draw. What happened here? GOGL. Here are the boxes. So we enter here, remember, trade higher. And as of now, we are trading at 320. You see the bid-ask here? 320. If not, I can show you. Yes, indeed, that 320 is here. So we are trading 320. It's here. Quite impressive. Apple, AAPL, had a down day yesterday. Quite nasty. And now trading at 260. Yeah, open. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the alert is CME futures. Let's go because I need to I cannot miss the trade. Okay, we're open. Nothing's changing much. Let's go to the ES and NQ. Question is, are we going to get follow through or this is going to fall apart? Let's go finish this. Bitcoin was going higher, oil, big drop now. MSCI emerging positive, Google and silver is about what, minus 12% in the last 30 days, similar to gold. So this was the daily routine. Let's get market internals as of the open. And what do we have? We have positive here, positive across the board. Key sectors are selling from the open. Ticks open way higher and retracing. This is as expected. And if we change to SPX, we get the gap and some pressure to the upside. This is definitely is not weak, right? But let's give it a few minutes. This go into Discord. I am not putting this on Twitter. This go into Discord and I say, what can I say about these internals? I say, waiting 15 minutes, 15 minutes for market, for the to digest the gap. We have a very large gap up, right? And we can close this tool now. Flexible grid. Ah, this is positive, this PX here. But here's trading lower. YM is trading higher. Let's wait. And then let me give you NinjaTrader. In the cloud is pointing up. Resistant trades here on the top part of the range. This is a good place. Expected zone of retest and support. And let me show you ticks positive. Let me remove this and open all the charts here. 24. So we have a very significant gap. Let me make this smaller so you can see the buys. Right? I guess you can see this better. And then, yes. Where's thank you? sellers. Sellers, this is the part that adds quite a lot of value here. Sellers, right? Buyers at 50, positive delta in the candle. With overall let's wait 50 minutes. I mean, this is a huge gap. We need digestion. Let's see. Top equities, gap ups. Tesla is retracing. Amazon is retracing. Nothing is pressing higher. You can see nothing. It's so far pressing higher. It's true we only have 7 minutes from the open, but market internals or the ticks. Yeah, the ticks. 100 and 400. Closing this. Closing that. Six. Ticks are retracing new low on the NQ because these stocks are not moving higher. Yes, an NQ. I mean, it's not that it's new lows yet, like this, right? It's pressing lower. So these buyers got negated. Let's wait and see. Let me move this to a place where I can see it better. And so far here, $24,500 opening. Let me see the trading. So the trade station systems are flat. They are not trading because of the gap. So that's not going to be very useful today. And then we say 24, what would you say? 24,500. News, more sellers. You can see this. Look at this. You see the sellers? Those are sellers. And in the long-term chart, Sellers in control. How much can we retrace? Oof. On the NQ, let me go. Let me tell you, NDX. NDX. I mean, the gap fill. I don't think it's possible, but it could. 3% as of now. Let me make this larger. We are on top of the trend line, so all these bears got punished or they're being punished if they didn't cover. What, middle of the range here, maybe? This here? Here? Your guess would be as good as mine. If we close above the trend line today, that's positive. I mean, no matter what the index does today, closing above that line is positive. It punishes the bulls with the bears. And don't overcomplicate this. Can you be short this gap? Yes, you can. Does it make sense? I mean, if you got short at the open, it already makes sense, right? But let's wait 2 more minutes for the 15-minute candle. Bulls are not showing. I mean, they are showing, but they are getting beaten by the bears. You see, the bulls showed up here, then the bears came, erased. The bulls showed up here, but the bears are just stronger. Stronger. Moving that away. Here. Here. In Q. Oh, that was a good push. Let me check. Yes. Thank you. Refresh. Refresh. Let's see. We are 22. The others portfolio you can see is this one. This is a huge gap yesterday. We're back to 100. Ticks are holding, they're positive. Some sectors are finally turning green. Financial is only 0.2. Infotech is down. I mean, financial 0.2 from the open now. It's 4% in the last 4 days, 2.9 since the gap, because of the gap. Let's do this.
Order filled.
$27. I want to reach, let's see if we get 240, 30. Yeah, sellers there. 35, 40, give me 45.
Target filled.
Okay, I'm out.
Order filled.
45, 50, now it runs. 55, not bad. What can I say? I'm done. One trade, won't work. It doesn't get easier than this, right? So let me recap that. So 42, I exit at 42. It's going to come down. It's not coming down. You see that? Let me show you the bulls. Here. No, not there. Beep, 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 beep. Here. And this is for you, Amador. So ticks were holding, sellers found some type of match here, right? Candle close at the bottom, candle close right here on this candle close right here at 107. So they say, hey, you enter algo 07 or similar to this, press low to what? To 100. This will be the stop loss to 100, and then you just wait for this bull to continue pressing higher, at least to where? To this level here with these two candles, right? Get negated or tested at 41, 42. So that's the trade, right? From here, tested, was positive delta, it kept increasing positive delta to the upside. Then of course, I mean, you don't know if this is going to be the bottom of the day or just this for this candle. But you see buyers here not being able to, not sellers not being able to trade below these ticks were ticking up. These buyers continue, you enter, or you hear order fill and exit. So far, this is a negative delta candle, minus 11, with positive price action almost. Let's see how what it does. And the other thing is we were here, right? We can be, I mean, I have to be open that we can trade much lower or much higher. We can go to all-time high, to today's high. And look, a negative delta, and sellers are taking control of this candle. But a faster way to see it is here. So you refresh, and you refresh. See sellers selling 140, 200 contracts versus 170, 300 versus 220. In the ES, that's neutral. Now it became neutral, and that neutrality is being reflected. What is the other chart? The white one. It is here. here. Not significant large block trades on NQ. Okay, new low, no, new low in the candle. That right. Let's see it to the 100 area. What it's able to do. Now you can see it's coming down, but there are not relevant sellers here. On the other one, they are not similar chart. I'm looking at the ES as well. Now some sellers coming up here, the low of the day. And these are, I mean, these are sells. So can they be stops? Yes. Can they be new initiations? Yes. But we just know if they hit the bid or the ask, nothing more than that. Low of the day, market internals, they're not weak. I mean, some sectors are positive, some sectors are negative, but they are not, it's not weak. Let me show you here. Index watch per, let's go to S&P 500. Advancing volume entering into the advancing stocks and volume entering into declining stocks is 95 declining stocks. We could do this for the S&P 100. So we all see them here. ExxonMobil getting hammer, ZBX and COP. Yeah, as suspected. Intel peaking, COF, GE. Bulls taking control here, similar structure. So you have bulls here now, bulls continuation here, but this is not as healthy as the other one because we did a new low here. I was thinking, okay, this could be the low, so we could push to 200. Now let's see. So if this candle in 2 minutes is respected, we have these bulls here and this candle's low is respected, which is not. Okay, so negative delta candle now, not looking very good. Right, let's see if they show up in the other charts in the ES. Sellers, in the ES there are sellers, so not engaging. New low, delta is negative. Here, let's see if they flip this candle to positive. That's better than being negative for sure. But look at this, they went all the way. Let's see if they take this low 70. So that's the low at 70. Look at this, 80. Refresh. Bears in control. You can see new low in the ES. Bulls coming into the ES, bulls coming into the NQ. Delta still negative. Let's see what happens if they reach to 100. Look at the bulls getting control. 100 printed. Wow, from 100 to 80 in a flash. This means bears are in control. Bears are in control. Let's see again. 4 seconds to go on the candle. And let me show you what happened here. So we have bulls at this part, bulls at this part. This could be a double bottom. We are 20 points away from this. Doesn't make sense to risk 20 points to be able to get to 150. It's up to you to decide. Overall, ticks are improving. Ticks are improving. Let me remove this, refresh and refresh. Bulls are doing it again. Flattish to bears. Oh, big large block order here. Let's see if this went on the. They're so large that I don't see. 400 contracts here. Negative candle, negative delta candle, back to 100, 25, 100. It's not doing it. 80, 82 to 85, 70. Oh. 80. 79. So let me show you here what's going on. New low on NQ. Market is not deteriorating, but of course we have huge gap, right? But ES and NQ are trading lower. So we have 2 minutes to close the first 30 minutes. And from the open till now, bears are in control. Back in control. And if we go to the news, you can see what's going on. It was an hour ago. Agreed to 2-week ceasefire. What was this? We're stuck here below 100. You tell me. So, sell. We're still here at the same level because the stocks maybe stop moving. Apple is the only one that I see that is strong. It's at the high of the day. I mean, you cannot trade scalp. What is it? A 20 point range on NQ for the last 15 minutes. You cannot. So one of the two is going to break, or the bulls or the bears is going to break. So far, the delta say the bears, but they're going to run out of bullets. I think. I mean, this is what 40 point range. This was 64. Yeah, 64. Okay, 40 point range, not 20. But this is a positive delta candle with 1,000 contracts. This is 4 minutes. Now it's looking a little better. Let me slow this. Refresh. And refresh. Back to the 85. Ticks are coming down. That's not good. Mm. 4 minutes. And here in 2 minutes. The ES trading higher than the NQ. Q. Who's that? Tell me, good morning. Oh, new low, 62. Back to the 80. It feels like they want to grab as many contracts as they can. And the more they hold here, 88. How come it's so large? Refresh, refresh, flattish. All right. So if we get back into this area, this volume, low volume area, this is what, 110. We can go to 150, 100, okay, 138 weaker. But look at this new low. And back to 80. Or back to 60. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 minutes of negative deltas. Maybe they grab all the contracts they wanted now. So these weeks. And then ES didn't. We will do this right there. Still negative delta, and we are back to 100. No, 85, sorry. Oops, sorry. 85. Longer term time frames are $82 again. we get to the 50s, or we consolidate there. See, negative delta still. It's always very complex to trade. But today with a gap, look at the internals. I mean, the internals improving, most of the sectors are up, only Infotech is down. But taking the indexes down. Scandal list is flat. The ES is looking a bit better. Let's see 83 again. And this is what I say. Here we go. Hey. Why? Here we go. What is F12? Rectangle. To this area. But if we don't even go inside of that, why bother? 45 minutes, about 45 minutes from the open. I don't know. Is this okay? Warm. Getting warm. Back to 82. I want to see it 100. I want to see 100. 83. At least the delta is weak, but is becoming less weak, right? If you're willing to give, what is this low? 50 points top. Targeting another 50 points higher. It got rejected so many times there. I think this has a good risk reward. We go here, we put a stop here. Target, this is 2 to 1, I think. Yeah, ratio 2 to 1. So you enter here, just stop loss here, target here. Good luck with that. ES is doing it though. ES is looking a little better. The delta is still negative. On the ES, delta is not negative on the ES for the last. What do I have here? Did I make a mistake? NQ is heavier. It's heavier than ES. Let's see YM. Yeah, YM doing good. Good thing. Okay, there they go. Here. 90. And still, this is the first positive in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. 7 candles. The question is if I want to risk $1,000. Ticks are not improving. Ticks in the NASDAQ are improving. In the S&P, in the New York Stock Exchange are not. What is this? $88. It's not doing it. Look, I mean, this chart shows back in a range, negative deltas, and they are not trading lower yet, right? So if we go to the 50s, there was 38, right? A 41. Could lose this. Market internals cannot be. Peaks are now flat. I see negative as well. SPX, key news, Forex down. $77. Maybe this is where everyone just give up and say, hey, I tried to the downside, I tried to the upside. And they just leave after an hour of trading. And then the move comes. right? It wouldn't be the first time. In this chart, what you see is the bigger volume, the thicker the candles, okay? So now you see thinner candles because the volume is decreasing. The 15 minutes candles are giving what? A rounded bottom. But this is when you get a big, large candle to wipe every single stop right there and then go. I know how that goes, right? But you have to take your bets. We are getting to 100 with positive delta. And yes, looking better, right? Oh no, yes, it's the same chop. But, my legs. 87. 87. And you see, I'm sitting in my hands because of the gap up. If not, I will be trading and getting smoke. Maybe. But you see, like, it's pushing. At least now we get positive delta. Back to 80s, low 80s, 75s. So I don't mind. Is there people here? Merde. Slide. Okay, 62. Now I'm getting the feeling this is going to be won by the bears after an hour of trading. And this is when everything changes in the head, right? You make the mistake of going short. So it's going to break, it's going to break, it's finally going to break. I'm going to take a rest. And here we are. $74, $75. This is when every single stop is taken. This was the trade, right? So let me see what is. If I can click this. And this was the trade about here. So 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. I guess I could change this to black. And risk extension solid. Black or white? White. Yeah, white works. So white will work. Oh, I forgot to save it as a template. Template save. Before says it before. Now if I do this, I could do the green here. I can do the blue. And here I can do the red. What is the red? And red. Template save. Template save. What is it? I think that's saved, right? And default. Remove. Yes. Save as default. Yes. Okay. 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 This is how it would have been executed. And now why do I have? Anchor. I'm not sure. Anchor. That's okay. So this is what happened. Now finally they took the low. They took this trade model that I would have said, right? Look at the volume. The volume had increased, and the bulls came at the low of that candle. You see here, at the low of this candle, they came, printed to 29, so that's 10 points enough to collect all the contracts. And the question here is, hey, are we moving to this or not? So far, it has been paying off to stay awake, not to trade, right? So that was a big push. But the delta is not positive. They came and they turned the delta positive while they were buying, but on the top of that candle, they pushed the delta negative and no follow-up in this candle. So now again, new lows coming. Let me move this out of the way. I'll keep it here for reference. To see what impatience trader would have done. Ticks are not looking good. But this is when the market flips, right? Still negative delta. The contracts, yeah, a little bit to the bears, but nothing much. Hmm. 10:30 candle look promising. NQ. ES at the low of the day. Back to 50s. But look, we're far away now from this box. We're far away from this low liquidity piece here. Which sectors? Healthcare, consumer staples, industrials, and energy. Wow, energy is positive from the open. Back to 30s. Low of the day. In ES, low of the day. In and Q. Now 100 it seems very far away, right? It was just like 20 points away. Now it's 60 points away. Let's see the first. Let's see how this looks. I mean, it's a healthy pullback, right? Well, you wanted like an entire day to run after a gap of a huge gap, a 3% gap or something like that, 2% gap. It's not like this. It's never so easy. Yeah, I need to fix this because we are not in a downtrend anymore. Let's move this here and say bulls in control. Bulls in control if we are above this. This one, I don't need it. There is low. This is, what is this? 53. So 353, it's 2026 low. $20.25 close here. Bears in pain after consolidation. This is here. Bears in pain are above this. China tariff low. This is, I don't need this anymore. Remove all-time highs. And here we have the 30 minutes candle, so I don't need this level either. And this is the 1 hour candle. That's it, guys. I am done for the day. So I'm going to stop the stream. but 1 hour and 10 minutes. And normally after I close this is when the market just goes. Because we think price action is over, the whole day was moved, that's it, so on and so forth. We have the opportunities, we then consolidate. I mean, I'm happy, I'm very happy with the trade, the one I showed with the spread, very happy. Some type of volatility inside 41, 30, so 30 points. But now we have to prove wrong all these guys selling here. How is the euro? That's something that 117. It's going to close above this. It closed above this. It never took 114.3. This target here was April 13, April 16, April 31st. Let me create this here. You can move to 118 easily. Easily. So we already had 200 points movement on the ES. I mean, it's not a small move, yeah? The high was 249. So we did from the high to the low more than 200 points. Significant enough, yeah? Sorry. It seems going to get a new low. Bulls are not showing up. Bulls are not showing up. New low. Oh, huge. 121. Yeah, I see the size of the bubble. I think it's huge, but it's not huge because of the data here. 1,000 points, 40 points here, and here you have to new low. Oh, we're going to go to 2500. Very good level, 2500. Who says this? Congrats. Yeah. Totally congrats. Now I'm thinking the other way around. I should stop thinking. You need to negate a lot of price action. Ticks are improving, but not that much. $500 contracts. Refresh, refresh. Let's see what happens from here. Back to the sellers. Back to the sellers. So this is where it rejected 2500, and now what's going to happen? Mind blowing. So let me double check this. Five. Let me open Excel. I need to double check something. So 24,508. And so this is take 100. Then 24,680. And 24. The average new lows is 24,800. 24,880. 890. Anyways, I feel bad. Let's see. And my first target is to put a trade about 200 or 30. 30.